Counting sheep. Every evening, I drove the same stretch of road across the Welsh bog, a stretch of cracked tarmac, mist crawling up from the moor, headlights carving through rain at dusk. The bog smelled of earthy wet peat, a smell that clung even with the windows rolled up. A dangerous route, but one I gladly took to get home to my family earlier. The sheep dotted the fields, over 100 of them, pale bodies scattered across dark grass, heads bent to graze. At first, I thought nothing of it, part of the landscape, until one lifted its head. As I passed, its eyes locked onto mine. The next sheep did the same, lifting its head just as I came even with it. Then the next, and the next, a chain reaction, like a ripple of attention moving through the flock. By the time I crossed the bog, every sheep watched me in turn, unblinking. The next night, it happened again. Different sheep, same pattern, one after the other, never breaking rhythm, never looking away until I was past. I tried to shake it off. Sheep are curious, I told myself, but curiosity is random. This wasn't random, this was organized, so I tested it. One evening, I slowed almost to a crawl. Their gaze slowed with me, passing from head to head, always keeping me in sight. Another time, I floored it. The gaze raced too, keeping pace. When I stopped the car entirely, the nearest sheep just stood, staring, waiting. That's when the thought settled in, unwelcome and heavy. Do the sheep share one mind? Once I thought it, I couldn't unthink it. Nights grew worse. The mist felt thicker, the sheep closer to the road. In the silence of the cab, I swore I heard a low murmur riding the wind, a chorus of the sheep's cries stretched into words too faint to catch. Then came the rain, sheets of it hammering the windshield, wipers useless against the downpour. Headlights smeared across the bog. As I rounded the bend, the flock appeared, pale shapes clustered tight along the ditch. 100 heads lifted in perfect unison, and one sheep stood in the center of the road. I swerved, tires lost grip. The world spun, metal screaming, glass exploding. The impact came like a fist through my chest, then silence. When I opened my eyes, I wasn't in the wreck. I was standing in the bog. My body seemed shorter, heavier, legs ending in hooves. Rain slicked across wool, and in my mind, dozens of voices pressed in. Memories of faces gasping in wrecked cars, bodies pulled from ditches. All of them trapped here, staring forever. Another joins us, the voices whispered. I turned my head toward the road. My car sat crumpled against a tree, headlights still burning. Inside, my body was broken, motionless. But here, among the flock, I raised my head in perfect time as another car approached. The gaze passed smoothly from sheep to sheep. Thanks for listening to today's Quickfire. Counting sheep. This one leans into that creeping, uncanny dread, folklore horror in the middle of an ordinary commute. The seed came from Jordan Davies, 940. Every day I drive over a Welsh bog. The sheep lift their heads one by one as I pass. Makes me wonder, do they share one mind? That image was too chilling not to explore. The Quickfire rules are simple. You give me a seed idea in the comments. I get 3 hours, and I aim for 500 words or less. This one landed right on the mark at 500. If you liked it, please like, share, and subscribe. Drop your own seed ideas in the comments for future stories. Want the written version and extra content you won't find anywhere else? Head over to my Substack. The link's in the bio. And don't forget, my first book, Karl Otto's Dark Anthology, Volume 1, is out now on Amazon and Kindle. This is Karl Otto's Dark Anthology, where your nightmares breathe.